The Brawl of the Wild 2.0 marks the 125th all-time meeting of the Griz and the Cats, the first ever meeting in the playoffs, and the first time since 1913 the two rivals have played twice in a season. Well, the Director of Communications for Griz Football, Eric Tabor, joins me now with more on this huge matchup. Welcome, Eric.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, glad to have you stop by Montana this morning. Well, first of all, explain to our viewers, probably so many already know this, but talk about the magnitude of this game.
Yeah, like you mentioned, it is a first, and this is Montana's Super Bowl. You know, we spend a lot of time trying to talk to people who come in and broadcast our games on ESPN or might not be as familiar with the Montana State rivalry, is just how big it is. But this is all that people care about in this state, in this game. And for to have so much to be on the line, a trip to the national championship game in this playoff game, the first time they've met in the playoffs, is just crazy. It's a really cool thing. And obviously fans are going nuts for it, and it's an exciting time. Montana leads the series overall. They've been playing, well, this is the 125th meeting, right? And so they've been playing a very long time. Montana leads the overall series 74-44 with 5 ties. So that's a lot of wins.
Yeah, it is. Well, who is favored to win?
Depends on who you ask.
Okay.
Anybody around my office thinks Montana's ready to win this game. I believe, and you know, we're not allowed to bet on the game, but I believe the odds makers have Montana State a slight favorite. But hey, upsets are always possible in college football.
Yeah, very true. And do you think maybe coming off that tough loss that the Griz might have extra impetus to get in there and take this?
Yeah, like I said, it's so rare that you get to play any team twice in college football, but specifically this team in this situation in the state of Montana is just rare and so exciting for everybody, especially the guys in the pads.
Kind of wrap it up again. What is on line here?
A trip to the national championship, simple as that. So in January 5th, in the new year, the winner of this game will go to compete for a national championship in Nashville, Tennessee. And Montana's won 2 national championships. We were there in 23. Montana State was there in 24. So one of us is going to be making our second trip in the last 3 years. Montana State will be favored to win that game too. Whoever wins this game this weekend will be favored to win the national championship. So this is kind of the de facto national championship. It's a semifinal, but these, I think in a lot of people's minds, are the 2 best teams in the country. And so it's just going to be an all-out fight over in Bozeman.
Yeah, it should be so much fun to watch. All right, Eric Tabor, the Director of Communications with UM for the Griz Football. Thank you so much, Eric, for joining us on Montana this morning.
Yeah, my pleasure.
All right, we'll be right back.